Hey, how about some more random teardowns? Sorry, none of them are from Menards. Menards, the crappy electronic junk section, it's like gone, man. It's gone. So I have to look at this other crappy stuff. Here's some mini FM radios. My recent uncle who died had these. I don't know why. Oh my gosh. Why does this even exist? It takes 2 AAA batteries. Does it even work? Let's put in some Goodwill batteries that haven't leaked yet. Seems appropriate. Oh, good. The radio has a built-in flashlight. It actually does pick up stations. Content ID match. What does reset do? That probably goes back to the beginning of the spectrum. Picked up a good number of stations even here in the basement. Wow. Let's see what's in this radio. Why did he buy 3 of these? Maybe he had some sort of crazy experiment planned. Ugh. Oh, this is one crusty critter. Must be like a radio on a chip there. Huh. A little transistor for amplification. Well, it's not much to it, but it does work. Very high quality buttons. Well, at least it's put together with screws. That makes it better than Apple products. Oh! So is it the EU is now going to demand that all phones have removable batteries? I mean, I can get behind that in principle, but I think that is going to affect some things like if they're waterproof. And of course, let's face it, people like phones as a accessory, a fashion accessory. So it's like, well, you know, since you made the phones have rechargeable batteries, now we can no longer warrant against water damage. Oh man, this one's really crusty too. The reception improves if I grab onto the headphone, so I'm guessing it's doing that thing where it uses the headphone wire as an antenna. This one is picking up more channels, and also it's a little louder than the other one. I do have a couple projects in the works. I'm doing a Voron printer. I'm also doing a video about Clipper. And yeah. It's the same thing, it's just a different form factor. It's probably got the same electronics. Yep. Same darn thing. Oh wait, this one has 2 transistors. Wow. This is just the same one again. I guess you could put one of these like in your car for an emergency, but then the batteries will just leak. It's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna buy like some $10 lithium batteries for my Goodwill radio. A lot of this stuff came from this guy I know who usually goes to conventions, and he's a nurse, so he's always giving me like excess medical stuff. Recently I did a follow-up for my CPAP. It was a oxygen test because they wanted to see if my nightly oxygen improved after getting CPAP, and apparently it did. So who knows how much that test cost, but that box was so, it looked like almost like a little miniature oscilloscope just to record O2. Light relief, what the heck is this? Whoa, it's got batteries in it. This can't be a real thing, can it? Isn't this like quackery? Is this actually a medical product? What would this even do? Are there therapeutic reasons to put light on people's skin? Actually, there probably are. Huh. It seems a bit too cheap to be a real medical device, although the plugs at the bottom kind of reminds me of a medical device. Oh, the other one's probably for charging. Oh, I need to reset this very complex medical device, yeah. And let's see if there's any useful batteries in it. What's holding that in place? What the? That's weird. What does that do? Oh, does that? Oh, that probably removes the battery pack. Oh, it's just double. Well, hey, free batteries. Wait a minute, the batteries are labeled not for retail trade, so Yeah, maybe this isn't. Well, I mean, everything else he's given me has been actual medical devices. Darling, I think you're talking about my hit song, Pina Colada Berg. Well, look at that. It's a castellated glop top part. January of 05. Oh, there's a crystal, so... Well, I'm sure these are just all LED drivers. I've never seen a castellated glop top before. Oh, we gotta look inside this. What? Oh my gosh, look at this! Oh dear. They're just on or off, like there's nothing to it. There's no addressing or anything. The light relief unit is a pain relief device that emits energy in the infrared spectrum. Okay, to help you relieve your pain. It provides topical heating for the purpose of elevating and maintaining tissue temperature. Okay, yeah, that's science. I could understand that, because if they're infrared, I wouldn't be able to see them. And the camera would see them, but I wouldn't be able to. What is this thing? Gypsy? That's not very politically correct. Well, it's from Goodwill. Exclusive cartridges included. Oh, I think this is like one of those hobbyist vinyl cutters, or like a control panel for it. Oh, look at that. It's fairly light. Oh, wow, it's got its own carrying case. Sweet, power supply. And it's a weird looking USB cable, look at that. I think that's USB micro, isn't it? I'm sorry, USB mini, my favorite. Card edge connector, that's something you don't see every day. Oh, 2 USB cables. Well, wow, this thing is paying for itself. It's like a clipper pad. I'm gonna hook this up to my Ender 3. Oh, it's got a stylus. They have a cave troll. Yeah, I think this is meant as a controller for like a vinyl cutting machine. You know, like the kind you get like at Michael's or Hobby Lobby. You know, like a Cricket. That's one brand. Oh, the power button was on the side. I digress. Gypsy. Flashing red light. It's probably because it's not connected to anything. Well, that was only marginally better than it not turning on. When was this made? What'd that sticker say? Or I could just look at the chips. Yes. Well, got like a little subsystem here. So you got some RAM, NAND flash. Actually, switch that around. That's probably the RAM flash. And then a Texas Instruments microcontroller. I'm guessing it's mid to late 2000s. Yeah, it's got a touch screen. 2009. If the screen could be used for anything. Although it doesn't look like that high of a quality of a screen. 24-bit parallel interface. If I had to guess, 2009 should be LED backlit. Well, yeah, there's no transformers on here. Oh yeah, there's your backlight right there. Remember when Louis Rossmann worked on circuit boards? The chance of me actually using this screen for everything is probably statistically close to 0. That's like a $15 screen on Amazon. I'll pretend I'm in a Mad Max movie. It's like, that's the last screen in all of Australia. Who run Bada Town? Master Blaster. Embargo lifted. Oh yeah, they're making another one of those, aren't they? With Anya Taylor-Joy. Bud, are you my private dancer? Kitten for money. Mew when you want me to mew. You're my private kitten. Kitten for money. And any old greenies will do. Oh, it is a LiPo. LiPo actually says 1800 milliamp hours. That's not bad. Kind of looks like a Zippo lighter, doesn't it? There's no way it could have a charge still, right? Right? Dancer for money. It still has a charge, 3.1 volts. nominal, but it's still good. Yeah, still good. Why can't all movie sequels be like Mad Max Fury Road? It's like one of the best sequels ever. I actually like it better than the original movies. The plot is so simple. It's like, let's drive. We're just going to drive in a direction. Okay, all right. Uh-oh, here we go. More movie theory. Do you know why that's a good chase scene? It's because there's something that has to be protected. Specifically, like the women, because Charlize Theron is trying to get them to safety, and the bad guy is trying to get them back. So it's not like, oh look, Mad Max is in that tanker truck. Let's just shoot a missile at it and blow up the tanker truck. You can't do that because there's like precious cargo in the truck. And that's what makes a good chase scene. See also, Raiders of the Lost Ark, where they've got the truck with precious cargo in it. There's like, you know, the Ark of the Covenant. Or the second Mad Max movie, where they've got the tanker truck and it's filled with the gasoline that the bad guys want. So again, they can't just blow it up. They can't just blow up the truck. And then that forces you to actually have like action sequences with the vehicles that doesn't just involve like ramming them off the road. Electrode impedance meter? Do they need this for hospital stuff? After placing skin surface electrodes, test with impedance meter. But yeah, think about like the big oil rig truck thing in Fury Road. They go over it, they go under it, they go through it, they go on the side of it, they go all over it. Same thing with the truck in Raiders of the Lost Ark. They go over it, they go under it, they go on the sides of it. And that was one of the things that was kind of lame in the last Indiana Jones movie. The second coaster is, you know, they've got like these action scenes where there's like these tuk-tuks chasing around in like Morocco or wherever that is. But they don't do anything. They just sit in the vehicles the whole time chasing each other. Like, they don't go out of the vehicles or into the vehicles. There's no like World War I tank that has all these action elements. It's just vehicles chasing each other. And that's boring. I can put this in my knob bucket. LCD screen. Yes, your high-priced medical device is held together with snap posts. Oh, looks like it came apart when I was pulling it apart. Basically like a multimeter. Oh yeah, look, see, they had a multi-position switch there at one point. Probably doesn't even have, oh yeah, look, oh, it's got adjustment pots. Oh no! What can I say except for you're welcome to putting Tina Turner earworms in you. Kind of like Star Trek 2, but they're Tina Turner earworms. Yeah, looks like it's all just, well, actually, you know what, there's, oh yeah, there's a microcontroller under the LCD. Man, this thing is really in there. I don't think I needed that glue. There we go. So who knows which way is up with this? What's this little guy? This is a dedicated voltmeter circuit. So yeah, this is basically just a little single-purpose meter, effectively. And there's no markings on this. I could probably figure out what it is based off the data sheet for that chip. I could probably use this. I have a couple of these laying around. You never know. I might need it someday. See, you're not a hoarder as long as you put things into little bins and label them. Oh, there's more. What is this? Oh, single board computer. It's meant to plug into something else. There's a battery. They never used the adhesive. It's just never been used. Oh, it might be a Bluetooth device. Pretty big heat sink. It's probably a x86 if I had to guess. I'll have to research that some more. Maybe I could put Clipper on it. Thin client. Actual thin client. Made by Dell. Why? I don't think there's a power supply for it. 12 volts. It's got DVI on it. Can you even use these for anything? Can you like put Linux on them? I'm sure someone has. I'll put this on the single board computer pile. Oh, what the heck? Oh, it's one of those terrible like Chinese game systems. Like on that Re-Res YouTube channel. Where he's like, hello, and here's the 10 worst video game systems ever made. This system is terrible. It has graphics that make you want to puke. Imagine getting one of these for Christmas. I wonder which YouTuber I can do the best impression of. I don't know. 8-bit guy? Hello and welcome back to the 8-bit guy. I've got a port here of ASCII robots running on my toaster, and gotta put in the laugh. It's gonna work great. Oh yeah, that's right. They still got the Commander X16 that they're working on. I assume he's going to be at VCF again this year. I guess we'll see how far along it is. He had it there last year. I played it. It was working pretty well. Like they had a Super Mario clone. Well, actually, no, it wasn't a Super Mario clone. It was actually running the source code because the CPU is effectively the same as the one in the Nintendo. It looked pretty cool. This thing for manufacturing though, yeah, that's making a prototype and then manufacturing it. The distance between those two things is several light years, an ocean of space and time. Oh wait, that's a solid piece of plastic. Recycling bin. Oh, good gravy. What is this abomination? Oh man, they all look like this. I don't even have controls for this. Oh, this is like it's just hot snotted in place. It's the hot snot. Can you imagine getting one of these for Christmas? And you'd be like, oh, my parents hate me. Oh, it's got hot snot and bodges on it. You know, the first thing I thought was that this might be a Sega Genesis clone. I suppose I should turn it on, huh? Oh, look, there's supposed to be a cartridge slot, apparently. Looks like a NES width cartridge. That's a new unit of measurement, NES width. Oh, let's just flap it in the breeze there. Oh, lovely. IR controllers. Only the best. 2008. Oh, what wonders await us. Oh man, you gotta love the fake stereo plug. Alright. 9 volts. Beautiful. Wow. Racing, brain, sport, arcade, and music. All of the best genres. Too bad there's no way to play it. Oh wait, I think that's actually a good thing. Let's try to undervolt it. Where will you die at? 5.8? 5? 4.5? Oh, it's starting to go. It only needed 3.3 volts. Come on. Imagine if you had to hear this on a loop for all of eternity. This could be my new channel intro music. I think I've had enough. Go back to the Goodwill. You shall not pass. One more thing. Some sort of battery pack. This looks very much like the battery that's on this camera. This battery is 23 years old and it still holds a few hours of charge. Isn't that crazy? Whoa, it has some secret pogo pins under a sticker. August 2022? That wasn't that long ago. Gee, I wonder if it's going to be 4 18650s. What are the chances? Yes, I was dremeling into a battery pack with lipos. Don't email me. It's like a charge balancing control chip. Yeah, it's got positive and negative, and then it's got 2 thermistors, and it looks like it has like 2 data lines even as well. So is there another microcontroller or a chip on the batteries itself? I guess I could probably reuse it if I found out what these pins do. Well, it's probably 2 data pins and then obviously the charge pins. I'm guessing there's probably like an I2C connection to this that gets the readings off of this. And I think there's a balancer on here as well. Similar thing with lipos, it's like 99% of it is charging it safely. Extra power cables, some relays, and that's it.